Hello, everyone, and welcome to the iBIG Cafe. I'm your host, Sree. This is episode 114, and today is November 10th, 2024. We want to start off by thanking all our veterans and hope everyone enjoys their time with their family during the Thanksgiving break. Here at the cafe, we typically take an in-depth look at an iOS, and today we will look at the Amazon app. But before we get started, I want to personally say thank you to each of you for attending this cafe in person, and for all those who will be listening to this cafe either on our website, podcast, or our YouTube channel. And if you find any of our videos that we do helpful, please hit the like and subscribe to our channel so that next time our very own Julie uploads any of our videos, you'll get a notification right away. So we are iBIG today. The website is ibugtoday.org. We are a nonprofit organization, and we offer 21 free monthly activities. This includes 12 technical and 9 social events, all available in our Zoom platform, and we made it very easy. Just use the same link that you used to join. So let's take a look at what is going on this week here at iBIG Today, and we do have a very busy week. All times are central. We have the Monday Night Buzz, hosted by Brad, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is an open forum to ask any questions about any of your iDevices, excluding the Mac. And at the halftime, we'll give you an opportunity to guess some very interesting clues on what our movie will be the following Friday. And then stick around after the buzz, starting at 9 p.m. for our post-social gathering. Tuesday, November 12th, we have the iBIG Mini Buzz. It's hosted by Michael from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it's a perfect time for you to ask more questions about your iDevices. Thursday, November 14th, we have the iBIG Book Club. It's hosted by Angie from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. The title is The Club. The author is Ellery Lloyd. The DB number is 108284. And it's every Friday night is our movie night. It is a audio-described, audio-only track. The entertainment starts at 7:15 p.m. and at 7:30 p.m. we'll have some music trivia and jokes, and our movie starts at 8 p.m. And then stick around after the movie because we do have a post-discussion and some trivia. And you can listen to all our trainings on any of your favorite podcasts, YouTube, the A-Lady, and on our website. So now it's time for us to go around and introduce yourself. I have an icebreaker question, and it's a very simple one. What is your favorite online shopping app that you're using? And if you are a veteran or in the military, please let me know that also. Let me know who you are, where you're calling from, and if this is your first time here at the cafe, please also let me know. So Herbie, you can just go ahead and unmute everyone.
Oh yeah, they're all unmuted. And this is Herbie in Houston. I don't know if I really use any shopping apps. I tend to do more of my shopping on the computer.
All right, well, welcome, Herbie.
This is Desi in Franklin, Tennessee. Oh, sorry, Pete.
No, ladies first. Des, go ahead.
Okay, this is Desi in Franklin, Tennessee. And I have 2 favorite shopping apps. They are Amazon and Instacart, and I use them a lot.
All right. Well, welcome. All right, who's next?
This is Pete from Jacksonville, and I use Amazon almost exclusively.
All right, welcome, Pete.
This is Joanne from Pennsylvania. This is my first time at the cafe, but I've been doing movies and other things with you all. And my favorite online app is Amazon. I am so grateful for that.
Great. And how did you hear about us?
Probably through the...
Okay. All right, well, welcome. All right, who's next?
Hi, this is Claudette from Kingston, New York, and I use Amazon and Instacart and Macy's.
Okay, welcome.
Hi, my name is Linda Faust. I am from Massachusetts, and I usually have to ask somebody for help when I use Amazon on the computer, and I don't use any online shopping apps except if, read the CVS ads or Stop and Shop ads or something like that.
All right, well, hopefully after today, you might be thinking about using the mobile app of Amazon.
This is Dan.
Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
Oh, sorry. This is Nikki from San Francisco. I'm not a veteran, but my uncle was killed on the USS Enterprise during the war.
Oh.
He was in the radar room, and a kamikaze pilot crashed him and killed 7 people. But I'm very proud of him. I've been part of iBIG for several years now, but I don't know if I've been on this program. I usually am around on Monday night and always for the movie, and sometimes on Saturday nights. And let's see, what else? I think that was it.
Well, welcome.
Thank you
and
so much.
Thank you for your dad. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Who's next?
Hi, this is Davida from Northern Virginia. I use Amazon on the PC and the mobile app, and thank you for doing this program.
Welcome, Davida. Hi, Dan. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is Dan, and I'm from Southern California, and I use Instacart.
All right. Welcome, Dan. All right. Who's next?
This is Dana in Vermont.
Welcome.
Hi. I use Amazon.
All right. Welcome. All right. Who's next?
I use Amazon.
All right. Welcome, Julie.
This is Debbie Chatfield. I'm from Sun Lakes, Arizona. I mostly use Amazon, Etsy. I'll look at any of them. And I am a veteran. I was in the Air Force.
Well, thank you for serving.
Thanks.
Is this your first time here, or you've been here before?
I was here before. Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And welcome.
This is Ned from Texas.
Go ahead, Ned.
This is Ned from Texas.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
This is Ned.
Sree, he did not hear the question because he came in late. So
okay. Yeah, Ned, I can hear you. The question is, what is your favorite online mobile app for shopping?
Okay. Well, Amazon, of course.
Okay. All right. Well, welcome.
This is Helene.
Yeah, go ahead, Helene.
I'm from Woodstock, New York, and I ask my Alexa to order me from Amazon, and it comes the next day.
Great. Well, welcome.
This is Sree from Southern Illinois. I don't shop too much online, but when I do, it's Amazon.
All right. Well, welcome. All right. Who's
Linda.
next? Yeah, go ahead, Linda.
Linda from Texas, Amazon.
All right. Welcome.
Thank you.
This is Roy, another Texan, and I used to go to Amazon.com, but after today, probably the Amazon app.
There you go, Roy. Welcome. All right. Who's next?
This is Jody from New Hampshire, and definitely Amazon.
All right. Welcome, Jody.
Hi, Sree.
Who's next?
This is Amy from Iowa.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What was your name?
Amy.
Yeah, welcome.
I think this is my first time on the cafe, but I've been on others events. And my husband used the Amazon on PC. I don't have it on my phone, but I use sometime on Ask the Alexa. Okay. So I'm looking forward to learn how to do it on an app on my phone.
Great. Welcome. And how did you hear about us?
Let's see, from somebody named Sue. She was joining you guys, and she sent me the number, and then I subscribed to subscribe to the newsletter. So thank you.
No, great. Thank you for joining. All right. Who's next?
Well, this is Angelo in Ottawa.
Welcome,
I haven't used any. When the pandemic was first starting, a host on a radio show said he had he wanted to start doing baking, and he had ordered 15 ounces of flour, but he got 15 bags. So I thought, if this sighted guy is going to make mistakes like that, I'm going to be very careful and get lots of good advice. So that's why I'm on this call-in.
All right. Well, welcome. All right.
All in Columbus.
Yes.
Yeah, I use Amazon at least to search for products.
Great. Yes, welcome. All right, who else?
This is Deb from Kansas.
Welcome, Deb.
Hi, Sree. I use Amazon.com, but as another person said, Roy, I probably will use the app after this. I also use Instacart.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
All right, who's next? All right, going once, going twice. This is Sree from Springfield, Virginia, and I use an app called Guild to do my shopping. So in today's presentation, we're going to take a look at the Amazon app, as I mentioned, and I broke it up into two parts. The first part is about 32 minutes long, and the second one is about 30 minutes long. And after each of the presentation, we'll open it up for some questions and comments. So with that said, Herbie, why don't we go ahead and get started? Namaste. This is Sree, and welcome to the iBIG Cafe. In today's episode, we'll take a look at using the Amazon app on your iPhone with VoiceOver. In the next month and a half or so, many of us will be doing our holiday shopping. Some of you may be brave enough to venture out there and go to one of those retail stores, and some of you will do your shopping at the comfort of your home by doing it online. And the biggest online retail store, well, that's Amazon. And when I'm ready to do my shopping, I'll use the Amazon app. The app is spelled Amazon, and I can download it free on the App Store. Before I get started, I do want to give you some numbers as it relates to Amazon. The company was founded in 1994 in Seattle, Washington. They currently have more than 1 million employees. As of 2024, the total revenue is over $2 trillion. And this year, during Prime Day, they did more than 375 million transactions globally in those 2 days. And I'm sure some of you were involved in those transactions. In today's presentation, I'll show you how to install the app, where you need to go to sign in, as well as set up your credit card payment. Then we'll take a look at the setting on the Amazon. Your iPhone, we'll take a look at using some of the shortcuts, as well as some new features with iOS 18, and then review all the buttons and tabs on the home screen, and finish the presentation by making a purchase. I do want to give you a heads up as it relates to the Amazon app. This app is very dynamic. There's a lot of moving components, and this app is constantly changing. So the things that I covered today, you may or may not see it at your end, but hopefully I'll be giving you some good foundation on how this app works. I do want to mention about my VoiceOver navigation. If I don't specify the number of fingers, for example, swipe right, that means I will use one finger to move right. So with that said, I'll go ahead and get started by showing you how to install Amazon. If this is your first time using the Amazon app, or you haven't installed it for a long period of time, let me quickly show you how to set this up. I'm currently on my home screen, touch and explore until I hear the App Store. App Store. I could double tap, go into the App Store, and then double tap, then find the Search tab, double tap that, and then go into the Search text field box, double tap that, and then dictate Amazon. I bet you're probably scratching your head and saying, what the heck did Sree just say? Well, let me just show you a much easier way to search for Amazon. And that is on the home screen, when I land on the App Store, instead of double tap, I'm going to do a triple tap, also known as the long press, which brings up the context menu. App icon, button. Swipe right until I hear the search button. Search button. Double tap. App Store, search field, is editing, games, apps, stories, and more. Word mode, insertion pointed start. I can definitely say that this is so much easier. And since the insertion point is already there, I'll perform the magic tap, which is 2-finger double tap, and dictate Amazon. Just an FYI, this is an Apple native app, so once I started the dictation on a search text field box, and then there was a pause, it automatically stopped the dictation. So 2-finger double tap is not required. Inserted Amazon. Touch and explore on the virtual keyboard until I hear search. Search. Double tap. Let's take a look at what all I found. 4-finger single tap near the top of the screen. Amazon, search field. Just swipe right. Amazon, search field. The first results are going to be some advertisements, which I'm going to fade out. Advertisement, Temu, shop like a billionaire. Either swipe right or touch and explore until I hear Amazon.
Amazon Shopping. More benefits. Fewer steps. 4 3/4 stars. 8M ratings. Button.
There are 4 potential buttons that I can encounter. Let me go over each one of these very quickly. Get. This means I've never installed Amazon. Second, open. This means I've already installed Amazon. Third, re-download. This means at one point I installed Amazon, but later deleted it, and now I'm reinstalling it. And the last one, update. This means the Amazon has a software update that's available. Double tap and it will automatically update it. Swipe right.
Re-download. Button.
Double tap.
Loading. 28%. 59%. Open. Button.
Double tap. But before I can buy anything, there'll be 2 things that I need to do. First, sign in and then set up a payment. So let's take a look at how to set this up. Touch and explore until I hear the menu located near the bottom right corner.
Menu. Tab.
Swipe left until I hear the person button.
Person. Button.
Double tap.
Amazon.
Now let's take a look at the 2 different ways that I could sign in. Touch and explore until I hear it.
Sign in. Button.
I would select this button if I'm using an existing account and password. Swipe right.
Create account. Button.
I would select this button if I want to create a new account. Since I already have an account, swipe left.
Sign in. Button.
Double tap.
Amazon. Alert. Sign in. Choose how you'd like to sign into Amazon. Selected. Passkey for opening double quotation mark Amazon.com. Button. Password for opening double quotation mark Amazon.com. Button. Continue. Sign in with another device. Button.
There are 2 accounts, but one of them is my default, which is already selected. Swipe left to hit continue.
Continue.
Now it depends if I set up Face ID or use passcode or have Touch ID. It's going to require when it tries to sign me in. Double tap.
Face ID authenticated. User authenticate.
And those are the steps that are needed to sign in into Amazon. Now it's time for me to take a look at the next thing, which is to set up my credit card payment. Touch and explore until I hear the menu tab located near the bottom right corner.
Menu. Tab. 5 of 5.
Double tap. On the screen, touch and explore until I hear accounts.
Account. Link.
Double tap.
Back. Button.
Inside the screen, there are multiple pages. 3-finger swipe up until I get to page 2.
Page 2 of 4.
Touch and explore towards the bottom right corner until I hear the payments heading.
Payments. Heading level 3.
Swipe right.
Your payments. Link.
Double tap.
Your payments. Link. Button.
On screen, touch and explore until I hear cards and accounts.
Cards and accounts.
Swipe right.
Plus add. Link.
Double tap.
Add an FSA or HSA card. Link.
Inside here is where I can select my different payments. Touch and explore.
Wallet.
Let's take a look at each of these options. 2-finger swipe down.
Back to wallet. Button. Add a payment method. Heading level 3. Add an FSA or HSA card. Link.
This is your flexible spending account.
Separator. Dimmed. Add a credit or debit card. Link. Separator. Dimmed. Add a personal checking account. Link. Separator. Dimmed. Add an ABT card. Link.
If you do qualify, you do get Amazon Prime at half off. Let's take a look at setting up a credit card for payment. Swipe left until I hear it.
Add a credit or debit card. Link.
Double tap.
Add a credit or debit card. Link.
Let's take a look at all the fields that needs to be filled. 2-finger swipe down.
Add a credit or debit card. Heading level 3. Amazon accepts major credit and debit cards. Scan your card. Link. Or. Heading level 5. Card number. Heading level 4. Card number. Text field. Expiration date. MM/YY. Text field. Name on card. Heading level 4. First and last name. Text field. Add and continue. Button. Your information is encrypted and secure. To avoid interruptions to your service, your added card may be used as a backup if another payment method fails. You can change this setting in your payments anytime. Or. Heading level 5. Link your credit card from bank. Learn more. Link. Choose bank. Pop-up button. Link your card. Button.
And those are all the steps that are required to sign in and set up a credit card to make purchases. Now before I make a purchase, I do want to go over the settings, then look at some of the shortcuts, and finish the first half of the presentation by going over the buttons and tabs on the home screen. Let's take a look at the settings on the iPhone for Amazon. It's currently on my home screen. Touch and explore until I hear it.
Settings.
Double tap.
Search. Search field.
To easily find Amazon. Inside settings, 4-finger single tap near the bottom of the screen. Take me to the apps button.
Apps button.
Double tap.
Selected. Apps. Search. Search field.
Swipe right until I hear the Amazon button.
Amazon button.
Double tap.
Allow Amazon to access. Heading.
Let's take a look at what's all inside here. 2-finger swipe down.
Allow Amazon to access. Heading. Siri. Button. Search. Button. Notifications. Deliver quietly. Button.
This is a personal preference. Depending on your Amazon shopping habits, you might want to consider how you want to be notified.
Background app refresh. Switch button. On.
I currently have the background app refresh turned on. This is a personal preference. This means if the Amazon app has an update, it will automatically update in the background. The downside of having this turned on, it can impact your battery.
Cellular data. Switch button. On.
This is a personal preference. I have mine turned on, but if you do have limited data service with your carrier, then you might want to turn this off.
Amazon settings. Heading. Sign in.
Apple's explanation.
Use biometric authentication when available. Switch button. On. Biometric authentication is a secure way to avoid having to type your password every time Amazon needs to verify your identity, e.g., when looking at credit card information. This works only if your device has biometric authentication like Touch ID or Face ID and you enable it in settings. No biometric information ever leaves your device.
And those are all the settings on the iPhone for the Amazon. One easy way to access that Amazon is to go to the home screen and bring up the context menu, which brings up some shortcuts of some of the main features that is used inside the Amazon. So let's take a look at this. Touch and explore on the home screen until I hear the Amazon.
Amazon.
Then perform a triple tap or a double tap and hold, which brings up context menu. These gestures are also called the long press.
Search button.
Let's take a look at what's in here. Continue to swipe right.
Cart button.
Double tap and you can easily see what's in your shopping cart.
View orders button.
Double tap and you can see the history of your orders.
Today's deals button.
Double tap and it takes you straight to today's deals.
App grid 2x2 top bookword filled. Dimmed button.
As of iOS 18.01, VoiceOver is speaking this incorrectly. And that's because I currently have the Amazon app as an app and not a widget. An app occupies one row, one column.
Widget small button.
This is a new feature in iOS 18 where I can switch from an app into a widget. In this case, it's a small widget which occupies 2 rows and 2 columns. I'll come back in a minute and show you how to set this up.
Edit home screen button. Share app button.
I'll come back and show you how to set this up shortly.
Require Face ID button.
This is also new to iOS 18 where I can require a Face ID or Touch ID or passcode to access the app. I'll also come back and show you how to set this up.
Remove app button. Dismiss context menu button.
If I wanted to exit out of this, double tap on the dismiss context menu. But let's take a look at in detail the 3 things that I said I'd come back to. First, let's go ahead and change the Amazon into a widget.
Amazon.
Triple tap.
Search button.
This brings up the context menu. Swipe right until I hear widget small button.
Widget small button.
Double tap.
Amazon widget.
Before it was an app which occupied 1 row, 1 column, and now it is a small widget which occupies 2 rows and 2 columns. So let's take a look at what happens when I do a touch and explore on the Amazon widget. And keep in mind, when it was just an app, it would just say Amazon. So let's see what it says now.
Amazon. Save on cables. Actions available.
When using the small widget, it brought up one item. I searched inside the Amazon. Let's see what other information is available. Continue to swipe right.
Minus 59%. Actions available. $7.34. Actions available.
So when it comes to Amazon, I can tell the difference when it's an app and when it's a small widget. And if I want to switch it back from my small widget back to an app, long press on the Amazon.
Amazon. $7.34. Actions available. App grid 2x2 top bookword filled button.
As I mentioned before, VoiceOver is reading this incorrectly. It is saying it's a app 2x2, and an app is only occupying 1 row and 1 column. Double tap. Let's take a look at the changes. Touch and explore until I hear Amazon.
Amazon.
And that is how to change the Amazon into a widget and then back to an app. If you're worried about someone using the Amazon app without your permission, there's a new feature in iOS 18 in which you can set it up so that it requires Face ID or Touch ID or password to unlock Amazon. I'm currently using a phone that does not have a home button, so I'll be using Face ID. So let's take a look at how to set this up. Touch and explore on the home screen till I hear Amazon.
Amazon.
Triple tap, also known as long press.
Search button.
Swipe right until I hear Require Face ID button.
Require Face ID button.
Double tap.
Alert. Require Face ID for Amazon.
Swipe right. Let's hear Apple's explanation. explanation.
This app will require Face ID or your passcode to open or show content in other apps. App content will not appear in notification previews or spotlight.
Continue to swipe right.
Require Face ID button.
I'll come back to this in a second.
Hide and require Face ID button.
This is also a new feature inside iOS 18. If you do select this, it will also require Face ID, but it will also move the Amazon from the home screen into the hidden folder located inside the app library. Another very important thing to remember when selecting this, you will not be able to search for Amazon. Rather, you'll have to go to the hidden folder, use Face ID or Touch ID or password to get access to the Amazon. Swipe right if you want to cancel.
Cancel button.
Swipe left until I hear Require Face ID button.
Require Face ID button.
First, I want to show you what happens when you try to set this up and you try to authenticate using Face ID or Touch ID or password and it fails. Double tap.
Alert. Try again. Face not recognized.
I'm going to let it fail again. Swipe right.
Face ID is required to continue.
Swipe right.
Try Face ID again button.
Double tap.
Try again. Alert. Face ID required.
Swipe right.
Stolen device protection is turned on.
When it comes to Amazon and I have Require Face ID turned on and it doesn't recognize my face after multiple attempts, it automatically turns on Stolen Device Protection. Two things come into play. First, depending on how it's configured inside settings. And second, when Stolen Device Protection is turned on, I cannot use passcode. The only way to authenticate is Face ID or Touch ID. Now let's try this again and set up the Face ID for the Amazon. Touch and explore until I hear Amazon on the home screen.
Amazon.
Triple tap.
Search button.
Swipe right until I hear Require Face ID button.
Require Face ID button.
Double tap.
Alert. Require Face ID for Amazon.
Swipe right until I hear Require Face ID button.
Require Face ID button.
Make sure that my face is towards the camera. Double tap.
Alert. Face ID authenticated.
Now it requires a Face ID to open Amazon, so let's see how it works. Once again, I'm on my home screen. Touch and explore until I hear Amazon.
Amazon.
Now it's going to require a Face ID confirmation to open the app, so I'll make sure it can recognize my face. Double tap.
Alert. 640. Face ID authenticated. User off. Deliver to 22 Amazon.
And those are the steps to set up Require Face ID or Touch ID on the Amazon app. And if you change your mind and you want to remove Require Face ID, let's take a look at how to set this up. And the process will be the same for Touch ID. Once again, touch and explore on the home screen until I hear Amazon.
Amazon.
Triple tap. This brings up the context menu.
Edit home screen button.
Swipe right until I hear Don't Require Face ID button.
Don't require Face ID button.
Once again, it's going to require Face ID once I double tap.
Face ID authenticated. 93% Amazon.
And just like that, I have removed Face ID requirement to open Amazon. So if you are worried about someone using your Amazon account, you can turn on Require Face ID, which should prevent unauthorized usage of your Amazon. I just showed you how you can set up Face ID or Touch ID to give permission to access Amazon. But if someone does have some difficulty installing the app, here's a good solution to that issue. Let me show you a quick way where I can share an app with someone else right here inside this context menu. Swipe right until I hear Share App button.
Share App button.
Double tap.
Close button. Amazon Shopping.
Touch and explore towards the bottom of the screen until I land on the Share Sheet tool.
Add to new quick note button.
There are different ways that I could do this, but in this example, I'm going to send a text message to myself. Swipe left until I hear Messages.
Messages button.
Double tap.
Text field is editing. Insertion point at start.
To save some time, I'm going to go inside this text message, fill in all the information, and then swipe right.
Message. Text field.
Continue to swipe right until I hear Send button.
Attached link. Amazon Shopping. More benefits. Fewer steps. One image. Actions available. Send button.
Double tap.
Send message. Amazon.
Now it's time to go to the person who received this text message. In this case, it's me, myself, and I. So I'm going to go to my iMessage and look for this specific text message.
Sree B. Roy. App Store. Amazon Shopping. 5:10 p.m. Actions available.
Double tap.
Your iMessage. Amazon Shopping. More benefits. Fewer steps. One image. 5:10 p.m. Link. Amazon Shopping. Actions available.
Double tap.
Amazon.
This took me straight into the App Store.
App Store, back, button.
Continue to swipe right.
Artwork, Amazon Shopping, image, an illustration of a blue shield with a white letter and a red stripe. Amazon Shopping, heading. More benefits, fewer steps.
Swipe right.
Update, button.
In my case, the Amazon has an update. Double tap.
Loading, 0%.
It is currently updating. Once it's done, it'll say open.
42%, 74%. Open, button.
Then double tap and it'll launch the Amazon app. So if someone asks you, what do you want for Black Friday or Christmas? And you're eyeing on an item in Amazon and you tell them, but they tell you, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the Amazon app. You just simply smile and say, don't worry, you'll be getting a text message shortly. The next thing that I want to go over are the buttons and tabs located on the home screen on Amazon. Touch and explore until I hear Amazon.
Amazon.
Double tap.
Amazon.
We'll start off by taking a look at the top portion of the screen. Right below the status bar is our search bar, but it goes from left to right, just like the status bar. Swipe right.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
Inside the search text field box is where I can search anything inside Amazon. Double tap brings up the insertion point, but as of iOS 18.1, VoiceOver does not indicate if the insertion point is at the beginning or at the end.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
To address this issue, simply swipe right and then swipe left back to the search address, and then I'll hear the insertion point.
Search field, text field, is editing, word mode, insertion point at start.
So don't worry, once you double tap, the insertion point is already there. Before I get started, let's take a look at all the different search criteria that's available on the Amazon, and I'll go through in detail explaining these 3 different search criteria. 4-finger single tap near the top of the screen. That's on search.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
This will be the search criteria that I mostly use. Swipe right.
Scan product. Button.
Inside here, I have 3 separate criteria to use. Double tap.
Amazon. Take a photo to search products.
On the bottom of the screen, there are 3 tabs. Touch and explore. So here the camera search tab. 1 of 3.
Selected. Camera search. Tab. 1 of 3.
I would select this tab if I was going to take a picture and then have Amazon search for it. Swipe right.
Upload photos. Tab. 2 of 3.
In today's presentation, I'm not going to cover this since I don't have any photos that I can search for. But if I select this, I can go into my photo library and find a picture of a specific product and then have Amazon search for it. Swipe right.
Barcode scanner. Tab. 3 of 3.
If I select barcode, I can try and scan a barcode on a package, and if Amazon recognizes it, then I can purchase that item. But just keep in mind, Amazon may not recognize all the barcodes. To go back, touch and explore. I hear the back button.
Back button.
Double tap.
Back. Search or ask a question. Search field.
Double tap.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
Swipe right.
111 search voice. Button.
Double tap.
Amazon.
Let's listen to Amazon's explanation.
Allow microphone access. Shop faster with voice. Continue. Button. You can always turn it off in permission settings. Your audio is transcribed in the cloud then automatically deleted. We store and use the transcripts as described in our privacy notice. Learn more about shopping with voice.
Swipe left until I hear continue button.
Continue. Button.
Double tap.
Continue. Alert. Amazon would like to access the microphone.
Let's hear Amazon's explanation.
Amazon would like to access the microphone. Only programs and features that you've allowed to access the microphone can use it. For example, to search for products using voice. Don't allow, button. Allow, button.
Double tap.
Amazon, text field, is editing, word mode, insertion point at start.
Swipe right.
111 search voice, button, possibly, microphone.
Let's take a look at the microphone. Double tap.
111 search voice, possibly, microphone.
And now the microphone is active and it's listening for whatever I say. As example, I'm going to speak Belkin Power Boost.
Belkin Power Boost, search field.
Next, I'll do a touch and explore on the screen, and it's going to find the results for Belkin Power Boost.
Boost Charge Pro Wireless Power Bank 5kW/Key 2, MagSafe compatible plug.
I don't really use the microphone to search for things in Amazon, but I did want to show you how it works. Now, let's go back to the other part of what I want to cover. I'm going to show you different ways that I can search for it. More specifically, 3 different ways, or 3 different ways. Then I'm going to show you how you can search for an item by simply taking a picture of that item and finish the search by looking at an item that has a barcode and then have it search inside Amazon. So I've got a few things to show you, so let's get started. The first way that I'll search inside the search text field box is the old-fashioned way of using the virtual keyboard. I'm going to type the word Belkin. Since I have the insertion point, I also have the virtual keyboard, and I'm going to simply start typing. So here I go.
VELKIN.
So let's take a look at the second way where I can search for an item inside Amazon. I'm going to assume you're not a big fan of the virtual keyboard. So let's take a look at another way, and that is to use the magic tap. And since I have the insertion point in that search text field box, 2-finger double tap anywhere on the screen and dictate Belkin.
Inserted Belkin.
Just keep in mind, on the Amazon, you do need to do a 2-finger double tap to stop the dictation. And the third way is to do a touch and explore until I hear the dictate on the virtual keyboard.
Dictate.
Make sure voiceover focus is on dictate, and then anywhere on the screen, double tap and say Belkin.
Inserted Belkin.
Once again, make sure that the voiceover focus is on the dictate, and then anywhere on the screen, double tap to stop the dictation. Or if for some reason the voiceover focus is not on dictate, you can do a 2-finger double tap anywhere on the screen to stop the dictation. If you decide to use one of the 3 options, make sure you do a touch and explore on the virtual keyboard until you hear search, and then double tap to search for the item. Now that I showed you 3 different ways, 3 different ways, it's time for me to show you the other 2 ways. Let me give you an example. I saw something, but I have no idea what it is or even how to spell it. Well, I can take a picture of it and then have Amazon search for it. So let me show you how to do this. Swipe right to scan products button.
Scan products button.
Double tap.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
Swipe right.
Scan products button.
Double tap. When I launched this feature first time, there's a splash screen. Swipe right. Let's hear Amazon's explanation.
Allow camera access to scan products. You can use your camera to scan barcodes. Find pantry, health and beauty products. Allow this Amazon app to access your camera and skip this step in the future. Checkbox. You can manage this access at any time in permission settings. Link. Continue.
Double tap on continue.
Continue. Alert.
Swipe right. Let's hear Amazon's explanation.
Amazon would like to access the camera. Only programs and features that you've allowed to access the camera can use it. For example, to scan barcodes, take photos for reviews, and more. If your device supports true depth technology, the app will also use your camera to detect your facial movements to enable certain features. For example, to allow you to virtually try on products like sunglasses. You will be prompted the first time you use one of these features. Don't allow button. Allow button.
Double tap. Swipe right. Let's hear Amazon's explanation.
Take a photo to search products. Selected. Search button.
Okay, now I'm ready. So I've got this thing in my desk. It's some round thing. Not really sure what it does. So I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of it. Double tap. Once I took a picture, I also got a haptic feedback confirming that it found the item.
Back button.
Now that I took a picture of this round thing, let's take a look at what's on the screen. 2-finger swipe down.
Check each product page for other buying options. More like this. Link. Image. Apple MagSafe charger. Wireless charger with fast charging capability. Compatible with iPhone and AirPods. Heading level 2. Link. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Link. 73,325 ratings. Link. 10K plus bought in past month. Link. See options. Link. Apple MagSafe charger. 2M. Wireless charger with fast charging capability. Compatible with iPhone and AirPods. Heading level 2. Link. 4.6 out of 5 stars. Link. 81 ratings. Link. 9K plus bought in past month. Link. $39. Link. List. Link. $49. Link. Amazon Prime. Link. Image. Today. Link. Free delivery. Link. Sat. October 26th. Link.
Well, that round-shaped object on my desk was an Apple MagSafe charger. And if you own an iPhone 12 or newer, one of the best ways to charge your phone is using a MagSafe.
Add to cart button.
And if I double tap on Add, it will put this in my cart. So by simply using the camera on my iPhone, I can purchase an item using the Amazon. And finally, let's just say you don't want to type, or you don't want to dictate, or even you don't want to take a picture. Then you can try using the barcode scanner and search for a product that you want to purchase. See how this works? 4-finger single tap near the top of the screen. That's on.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
Swipe right.
Scan products button.
Double tap.
Amazon. Take a photo to search products.
4-finger single tap near the bottom of the screen. Lands on barcode scanner tab 3 of 3.
Barcode scanner tab 3 of 3.
Double tap.
Selected. Barcode scanner tab 3 of 3.
Now my camera is ready to scan for a barcode. I've got a package in front of me, and let's see what this item is.
Try again with the barcode that is clearly visible. Try again button.
Okay, there was no barcode on this side of the box, so I'm going to move it around and try again. Double tap.
Try again. Search or ask a question. Search field.
Just got a haptic feedback, which indicates that it did find the barcode. Touch on Explorer, and let's see what's on the screen.
Echo Flex. Plug-in mini smart speaker with Alexa. Search field.
And that is how I can use the barcode to search for an item inside the Amazon. Now I'm going to go back to the home screen and take a look at the buttons that are below the search text field box. And these buttons are going from left to right. And do keep in mind that this section is dynamic. Swipe right.
Deliver to 22153 button.
By default, this has my address. But if you did receive a gift from me through Amazon, then your address will be found in here. And if you didn't thank me, well, you're probably no longer in this list. Swipe right.
Groceries.
Inside here, you'll find some Amazon stores such as Whole Foods, Amazon Fresh, Grubhub, and many others. Swipe right.
Medical care.
If you're in the market for a new primary care, you might want to go in and check this out because they offer more than 200 different locations. Swipe right.
Same day.
If you need to have this item today, then you might want to go in here and check it out. Swipe right.
Pharmacy.
If you feel your pharmacy is not meeting your needs, then you might want to check out what Amazon has to offer. Swipe right.
In-store code.
If you're looking to find what kind of deals are running at the Amazon stores or Whole Foods, you might want to check what's inside here. Swipe right.
Alexa list.
If you're looking for an easy way to make purchases, then you might want to consider using the A Lady. Swipe right.
Prime.
Inside here is where I can manage my Amazon account. Swipe right.
Video.
One of the good benefits with Amazon is that you get Prime videos. Inside here, you can configure profiles and see what movies are available. Swipe right.
Music.
Amazon also offers music, and you can find more information about it inside here. I do want to give you a heads up. When you double tap and go into one of these buttons, and then when you're ready to leave, you may notice that the button is not labeled back. And sometimes when you double tap on it, it doesn't go back. So I've had some good luck when I turn screen recognition on and then double tap and I'm able to go back. And that covers all the buttons that are located below the search button and the microphone button. And now it's time to take a look at the 6 tabs on the bottom of the screen. Swipe right.
Selected. Home. Tab. 1 of 6.
Double tap on this tab brings up Amazon's home screen, which is what I just covered. Swipe right.
Inspire feed. Tab. 2 of 6.
Inside this tab is where I'll find Amazon's content creators. Swipe right.
Youramazon.com. Tab. 3 of 6.
Inside this tab is where I'll find my account, orders, list, and others. Swipe right.
Cart 0 items. Tab. 4 of 6.
Any items that I add to my shopping cart will be found inside here. Swipe right.
Menu. Contains your orders, your account, shop by department, programs and features, settings, and customer service. Tab. 5 of 6.
Swipe right.
Rufus. Tab. 6 of 6.
Nowadays, everybody's got an AI assistant, and this is Amazon's. It is currently in beta, and this AI is tied to your profile, so if you did run into some issues, you would need to create a new profile. And those are all the things on the home screen on Amazon. I went over the buttons and tabs, including the search, and showed you the 5 different ways that I could search, and gave a brief summary on all these dynamic buttons below the search, and then finished at a high level the 6 tabs located at the bottom of the screen. Now that the app is installed, I am ready to go shopping. This concludes the first half of my presentation on Amazon. Now we'll open it up for some questions and comments on the things that I covered in this part of the presentation. Okay, that is the first half of the presentation. The way it's going to work is all you need to do is just state your name. I'll call upon you. You can ask your question. I do ask that everyone else stay muted during that time until the conversation comes to an end. And if you did ask a question, kindly just refrain from asking a secondary question so we can ask others, so we can give others an opportunity to ask their question. And just remember, the mute on your phone is on the bottom left corner. On your iPad, somewhere in the middle. On a Mac, it's Command-Shift-A. And on a Windows, it's Alt-A. And a phone is *6. So we'll open it up for some questions.
This is Deb.
Yeah, go ahead, Deb.
So when you did the feature where you shared that, where you text message that link, would that be like to a certain product? Like if you had found a product that you wanted to share with somebody, you would do that? Is that what that was?
That was actually the app, to install the app. But there's also in the product itself, there is a share option too, I believe, that you can share with others.
And then there is on the website, .com. So there probably is there too. Okay, thank you.
Good question. Who's next? Any question about what I went through this part of the presentation? Okay. Going once? Twice? Okay, Herbie, why don't we go ahead and start the second half of the presentation then? I'm going to conclude my presentation by showing you how to place a new order on Amazon. Every winter, I need to replace the filter for our centralized humidifier. So, I'm going to show you the full process in placing an order using Amazon. I am on my home screen, touch and explore. I hear Amazon.
Amazon.
Double tap.
Amazon. Search or ask a question. Search field.
Double tap brings up the insertion point.
Search or ask a question. Search field.
Two-finger double tap to start the dictation, and I'm going to dictate April Air 500 series filter replacement. And don't forget, two-finger double tap to stop the dictation.
Inserted April Air 500 series filter replacement.
Touch and explore on the virtual keyboard until I hear search.
Search.
Double tap.
Back button.
Just keep in mind that my April Air filter is somewhere in the results, along with many other similar filters that Amazon is trying to sell. And now I'm taken back to the home screen along with all the search results. When I want to navigate around the Amazon, there are a couple of different ways that I can do this. First, I could continuously swipe right or two-finger swipe down and let VoiceOver read what's on the screen, and that can take some time before I find the April Air filter. Or I can do a touch and explore, which may help me find that product much more quickly. Or I would recommend the second way, and that is to invoke the rotor to headings, which can definitely help find that product much faster. And that's because there are two benefits that can occur when searching using headings. First, it automatically skips through some of these headings. Second, in the headings that it does not skip, I can decide whether I want to go in and listen to it or just bypass it, which I would not be able to do if I was using the other methods. One very important information: if you plan to use headings, you have to make sure that screen recognition is turned off. Otherwise, this will not work. So let me show you what I'm talking about. In the first example, I'll do a two-finger swipe down. And in the second example, I will invoke the rotor to headings. So I got a few things to show you. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the two-finger swipe down. A quick heads up to save some time, as well as not to bore you with VoiceOver going over all the buttons and tabs on the home screen, which was covered at the beginning of my presentation. I'm just going to fade this section out.
April Air 500 series filter replacement. Search field. Scan products. Button. 111 search voice. Button. Deliver to Sree. Springfield 22,000.
So I skipped through all the buttons and tabs on the home screen, and I'm right now at the last element on the home screen.
Rufus. Tab. 6 of 6.
This takes me to the next heading, who are the Amazon sponsors, and they will provide some similar type of products for me to purchase. Once again, to save some time, I'm just going to fade these products out.
Filters. Button. Prime switch. Toggle button. Not pressed. Sponsored ad from Fetty Filter. Premium HEPA True HEPA replacement filter.
Takes me to the next sponsor.
Go to detail page for Fetty Filter negative 45i True HEPA replacement.
This takes me to the end of the sponsor section.
Leave feedback on sponsored ad. Button.
The next heading brings me to results, and somewhere in here is my April Air 500 series filter, along with many other similar filters that Amazon would like for me to purchase. Once again, to save some time, I'm going to go ahead and fade in through some of these suggested products.
Results. Heading level 2. Check each product page for other buying options. Price and other details may vary based on product size and color. More like this. Link. Image. April Air H510 EZ1A humidifier filter / water panel.
Let's go to the next item.
More like this. Link. Image. April Air 35.
And there it is, my April Air 500 series. And just to make sure that I have the right product, let's hear the full description. And sometimes when it comes to listening to this full description, well, let's just say if there's a drink next to you, I'd recommend you take a sip. So here I go.
Water panel humidifier filter replacement for April Air whole house humidifier models 350, 360, 560, 560A, 568, 600, 600A, 600M, 700, 700A, 700M, 760, 760A, 768, pack of 1, heading level 2, link, 4.8 out of 5 stars, link, 26,248 ratings, link, 10K plus bought in past month, link, $13.99, link, save more with subscribe and save, link, Amazon Prime, link, image, free delivery, link, Tuesday, October 29th. Link.
Just another heads up. Moving forward, Amazon provides detailed description on each product it sells, and to save my sanity as well as yours, when Amazon is describing a product, I'll just fade it out.
Add to cart button.
Double tap, and it adds the April Air filter to my shopping cart. So after my search, that is the process that I would need to do with a 2-finger swipe down to purchase the April Air 500 series filter. Now I'm going to show you the second way to purchase the April Air 500 series filter by invoking the rotor to headings. I'll start from the same point where I did when I did a 2-finger swipe down. So let's see how this works. Invoke the rotor to headings.
Headings.
Click down.
Results. Heading level 2.
And just like magic, it bypassed the home screen, the sponsors, and it took me straight into the results heading. Flick down takes me to the first result.
April Air H510 EZ1A humidifier.
Flick down takes me to the next heading.
More results. Heading level 2.
Flick down takes me to the next product.
April Air 35 water pan.
And just like that, I found my April Air 500 series filter. And I can definitely say this is a much easier way to find a product. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually put this item in my shopping cart. Double tap.
April Air 35 water panel humidifier replacement. Back button.
Since I still have the rotor set to headings, flick down.
Heading level 4. Link.
Let's go in and take a look at some of the relevant information that are inside here.
Product support. Link. Set reminder. Link.
Let's take a look at about reminders. Double tap and hear Amazon explanation.
We'll remind you via email or Amazon mobile app notifications.
Let's take a look at some of the options that are available inside here. 2-finger swipe down.
1. Select reminder type. One-time reminder. Radio button. Checked. 1 of 2. Recurring reminder. Radio button. Unchecked. 2 of 2. 2. Set a date to be reminded. October 2024. Heading level 4. Show November 2024. Button. Mon. Tuesday. Wed.
Once I make a selection, then I can hit submit, or if I want to cancel, 4-finger single tap near the top of the screen, lands on the cancel button.
Cancel reminder setup. Link.
Double tap. Let's take a look at the next thing. Continue to keep going.
Visit the store. April Air. Link.
Inside here, I'll get a bio of the company. In this case, April Air. Double tap.
Visit the store. April Air. Link. Search. Button.
Let's see what else is in here. 2-finger swipe down.
Follow April Air. Button.
To follow April Air, double tap.
Following April Air.
And if I don't want to follow April Air, double tap. And if I want to get a bio on the company, 2-finger swipe down.
Share. Button. We believe everyone deserves healthy air. April Air, combined with a healthy lifestyle, can help reduce stress.
That's great. Who doesn't want to lose stress? And to go back, 4-finger single tap near the top of the screen, lands on the back button.
Back button.
Double tap.
Back.
Let's take a look at the next thing. Continue to keep going.
4.8 out of 5 stars, 26,248 reviews. In-page link.
This is a score individuals are giving out of 5, receiving a rating of 4.8 with over 25,000 reviews is pretty good. Let's take a look at the next thing. Continue to keep going.
April Air 35, heading level 1.
Swipe right.
Number 1 bestseller in humidifier accessories. Link.
Inside this section, I'll get a ranking of other products that are similar that Amazon sells. Swipe right.
10K plus bought in past month.
This is a good indication on how well this product is selling in the last month. Swipe right.
April Air 35 water panel humid.
Let's take a look at the next section. And this is when VoiceOver says ref. This is in reference to the pictures that are taken of the item.
Ref equals SR12. Link. Ref equals SR12. Link. Hard to save an item to your default list. Button.
The next thing I want to take a look at is adding this item to my wish list. Double tap.
Hard filled. Item saved to list. Button. Item saved to wish list.
And if I want to remove this item from my wish list, double tap.
Hard to save an item to your default list. Button. Item removed from wish list.
Let's take a look at the next feature. Swipe right, lands on share.
Share.
I did notice that VoiceOver did not say that this is a button, but it is. Double tap.
Share.
Let me check what options are available inside here. 2-finger swipe down.
Close. Button. Share this product with friends. Heading level 5. April Air 35 water panel humidifier filter.
Let's take a closer look into share. 4-finger single tap near the bottom of the screen, lands on the more button.
More button.
Here are some of the ways that I can share. Continuously swipe left.
Copy button. Email button. Messenger button. WhatsApp button. Messages button.
And those are some of the ways that I can share this item with others. And to close this out, touch and explore until I hear the close button located on the top right corner.
Close button.
Double tap.
Close.
The next thing to look at is size. Swipe right.
Size.
Inside this section is where I'll find the size of the product. Also in this section will be other products that this seller sells. Continuously swipe right.
Water panel / humidifier filter. Water panel / humidifier filter. Button.
This is the first product that the seller is selling.
Water panel easy kit / humidifier filter kit. Button.
And this is the second product that the seller is selling. Let's take a look at the next area. Continuously swipe right.
Number of items. 1. $13.99 per water panel in stock. Free delivery Tuesday. Button.
This gave me a very good summary of the quantity, the cost, the availability, and the delivery date. And those are the information I would love to hear when I'm purchasing an item, especially that delivery date. The next area that I want to go over is that this seller also sells this item in bulk. Continuously swipe right.
$2.27.99 $14.00 per count prime in stock. Free delivery today 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Button.
This is my cost if I bought 2 filters.
$4.41.99 with 18% savings. $10.50 per count. $50.99 in stock. Free delivery Tuesday. Button.
This is my cost if I buy 5 filters.
$10 $112.10 with 7% savings. $11.21 per count. $119.99 in stock. Free delivery Monday. Button.
And my final option is if I purchase 10 April Air filters. In the next section, I can choose how to get my package. Continuously swipe right.
Selected. Delivery. Tab.
At this moment, I don't have this tab selected. But if I did want my package to be delivered, then double tap.
Pick up. Tab.
If this tab was selected, I would need to go to an Amazon store or an Amazon locker to pick up the item. In the next section, it'll talk about subscribe. This is when I purchase an item and I know within the next 6 months I'll need to buy it again. Then I can set up a reoccurring.
Subscribe and save. Radio button. Checked. 1 of 2.
I'll come back to this in 1 second, but let's keep going.
$13.99 per water panel.
Once again, it's giving me the cost and the item.
Free returns. Link.
Let's take a look at Amazon's return policy. Double tap.
Close. Button.
Let's hear Amazon's explanation.
Return this item for free. Heading level 5. We offer easy, convenient returns with at least 1 free return option. No shipping charges. All returns must comply with our returns policy. Learn more about free returns. Link.
Swipe left until I hear the close button.
Close. Button.
Double tap.
Free return.
The next section I want to cover is subscribe. Continue to swipe right until I hear it.
Delivery at no additional cost for Prime members. Image. Save up to 5% on future deliveries. Learn more about subscribe and save program. Button.
Let's go into this. Double tap.
Deliver every 1 month. Most common. Pop-up button.
Double tap.
1 month. Most common.
Let's look into all the different options. Continue to swipe right.
5 weeks. 6 weeks. 7 weeks. 2 months. 3 months. 4 months. 5 months. 6 months. List end.
The furthest I can go is 6 months, and this item I purchase every year. So for this particular product, it's not going to work for me to subscribe. To go back, continuously swipe left.
5 months. 4 months. 3 months. 2 months. 7 weeks. 6 weeks. 5 weeks. 1 month. Most common. 3 weeks. 2 weeks. List start. Close. Button.
Double tap.
Subscribe and save. Radio button. Checked. 1 of 2.
Double tap to uncheck it. But let's keep going.
Free delivery Sunday, October 27th. Order within 19 HRS 19 minutes change. Link.
If I want my April air filter to be delivered on that specified date, then I need to place the order within this period of time.
In stock. Quantity. 1. Pop-up button.
Currently, I'm purchasing 1 April Air 500 series filter. But if I want to buy more than 1, double tap.
1. List start.
If I want to increase my quantities, continue to swipe right.
2. 3. 4.
And if I want to lower my quantities, continue to swipe left.
3. 2. 1. List start.
And once I have the right amount selected, double tap.
$13.99.
And that is how to change the quantities.
Deliver every 1 month. Most common. Pop-up button. Set up now. Button. Ships from and sold by Amazon.com. One-time purchase. $13.99. Same-day free delivery today 5 p.m. 10 p.m. on qualifying orders over $25. Ships from Amazon sold by Direct Supply Store. Radio button. Unchecked. 2 of 2. Add to list. Link. Other sellers on Amazon. Heading level 3.
Below this heading, I'll find other sellers who are selling the same item. And these items could have a lower cost, but may not include free shipping, or these items could be either refurbished or used. Continue to swipe right.
Lowest price, used, link.
This is interesting that I'm seeing a seller trying to sell a used filter. I'm not really sure who would buy a used filter, but it's there.
$11.01, link. Free shipping for Prime members, link. Image. Compare all 13 options, link.
The next section I want to take a look at is measurements. Swipe right.
Measurements, button, collapsed.
Since this is collapsed, double tap to expand it.
Measurements, expanded.
Let's see what's all inside here. 2-finger swipe down.
Measurements, button, expanded. Capacity, 18G/day. Product dimensions, 10DX1.75WX13H. Item weight, 0.88 pounds. Table end, see less, link.
And if I want to see less or collapse it, double tap.
Measurements, button, collapsed.
The next area that I want to cover is where if I have an issue with the seller, swipe right.
Report an issue with this product or seller. Report an issue with this product or seller, link.
Let's see what's inside here. Double tap.
Then close, button.
Inside this section, there is a form that needs to be filled out. 2-finger swipe down.
Report an issue. Heading level 4. Please tell us about the issue. What is wrong with this page? Choose. Pop-up button.
Let's see what's inside the pop-up button. Double tap. There are 8 different options to choose from. 2-finger swipe down.
There's a problem with my order. List start. Some product information is missing. Inaccurate or could be improved. Parts of this page don't match. I have an issue with the price. This product or content is offensive. This product or content is illegal. Unsafe or suspicious. I have an issue with the seller. Other. Required. Submit. Button.
Need to fill in all the required fields. And once I'm done, double tap on the submit button. And if I want to close this out, touch and explore until I hit the close button.
Close. Button.
Double tap.
Close.
Well, you know Amazon. They always want to sell you something. In this case, they'll try and sell me some other products that works well with the April air filter. Swipe right.
Frequently bought together. Heading level 3. April Air 35 water panel humidifier filter replace plus. April Air 213 replacement filter for April Air whole house air purifiers. MERV 13 plus. April Air 413 replacement filter for April Air. Buy all 3. $0. Button.
Not sure if this is a bug on the Amazon side since all 3 products have a 0 cost, or just maybe I may be getting a bargain. As I just mentioned, Amazon is always trying to sell me something. In the next section, it's going to recommend things that I might like. Swipe right.
You might also like. Heading level 2.
So let's see what these sponsors are trying to sell me. 2-finger swipe down.
Sponsored or pack 35 water panel for humidifier filter. Compatible with April Air.
Since I still have my rotor set to headings, flick down to go to the next heading.
From the manufacturer, heading level 3.
Let's take a look at the information from the manufacturer. And once again, to save some time, I'm just going to fade these things out. Swipe right.
Maintain proper humidity levels. Heading level 3. An April Air water panel or humidifier filter is a key evaporative element.
Flick down, go to the next section, then swipe right.
April Air 35 water panel humid.
In the next section, it's very useful because it's going to give me a good description of the April Air 500. Flick down.
Heading level 3.
Let's listen to the description. 2-finger swipe down.
Bullet. Description list start. 1. 35 humidifier water panel. Description list end. Compare with similar.
And yes, we are finally at the end where I can add this item to my shopping cart. Continue to swipe right until I get the radio button 2 of 2.
On-time purchase. $13.99 2-day free delivery Sunday. October 27th ships from Amazon.com sold by Amazon.com. Radio button. Unchecked. 2 of 2.
You may recall previously I had the tab 1 of 2 subscribe selected. And if you have no clue to what I'm referring to, well, let me give you a clue.
Subscribe and save. Radio button. Checked. 1 of 2.
So I have this currently selected. When I select this tab,
radio button. Unchecked. 2 of 2.
This means I'm purchasing this item only once. Double tap. Here is the summary purchase of the April Air 500 series. 2-finger swipe down.
One-time purchase. Radio button. Checked. 2 of 2.
And now, instead of it being a subscribe, it is a one-time purchase.
$13.99. 2-day. Image. 2-day free returns. Link. Free delivery Sunday. October 27th. Order within 6 HRS 57 minutes. Deliver to Sree, Springfield 22153. In stock. Quantity 1. Pop-up button. Ships from Amazon.com. Buy now button.
If I want to bypass the shopping cart and go directly to proceed to checkout, double tap on Buy Now button.
Add to cart button.
To add April Air 500 series to my shopping cart, double tap.
Add to shop cart now has 1 item.
Now that this item is in my shopping cart, and if I'm a very disciplined shopper, I would go straight to proceed to checkout. But No. And that's because Amazon is offering some other items for me to look at. And even though my wallet is saying, Sree, don't do it, but you know what they say, curiosity kills the cat. Flick down.
Customers who bought this item also bought. Heading level 2.
As I mentioned before, Amazon is always enticing me to buy more. And inside this heading, since I have the April Air 500 series in my shopping cart, it's recommending what others are purchasing when they also purchase this April Air 500. So let's see what these items are. Swipe right.
Customers who bought this item also bought April Air 213 replacement filter for.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Heading level 2. Get similar items fast. Heading level 2. Button. April Air 35 water panel humidifier filter replacement for April Air whole house.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
You might also like. Heading level 2. Sponsored. 4-pack 35 water panel for humidifier filter.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Similar items that ship from close to you. Button. April Air 4839 humidifier maintenance kit with what?
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Customers who viewed this item also viewed. Heading level 2. April Air 10 water panel humidifier filter replacement for 8.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Customers also search. Heading level 2. April Air 4788 humidifier.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Inspiration from this brand. Heading level 3. Research Products Corporation. Link. Visit the store on Amazon. Link. Follow the brand.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Customer reviews. Heading level 2. Link. 4.8 out of 5 stars. Link. 26,248 global rating.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Customers say. Heading level 3. Customers like the value for money, performance, and fit of the humidifier. They mention it works well.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Reviews with videos. Heading level 1. Customer video 5 out of 5 stars 0. 54. Button.
Click down to go to the next heading and then swipe right.
Reviews with images. Heading level 1. Customer image. Button. Customer image. Button. Customer image. Button.
It's good to see that my curiosity took me to the last heading. And that's because in this section is where the consumers can rate the product. To me, this is important. And that's because there will be products that I am not familiar with. And these ratings will help me determine if I want to buy or not to buy this product. Continue to swipe right and listen to these ratings.
Top reviews from the United States. Heading level 3. Michael. Link.
And just a disclaimer, here at the cafe, we do not endorse any of these reviews. And this Michael, well, I just have to let you know, it's not our Mr. iBIG. Do you remember last time I said if you had a drink next to you, you might want to take a sip? Well, you might want to take a sip again, because here I go.
5.0 out of 5 stars verified purchase no-brainer reviewed in the United States on February 13th, 2023 size, water panel / humidifier filter number of items. 1. I recently purchased the Aprilaire 35 water panel humidifier filter replacement and I am extremely satisfied with my purchase. The filter is of high quality and fits perfectly in my Aprilaire humidifier. It is incredibly easy to install and has greatly improved the toggle full review text. Link.
It is very helpful that others also find these ratings helpful.
2 people found this helpful. Helpful. Button. Share. Image. Share report. Link. 5.0 out of 5 stars verified.
Now let's go back to Michael and take a look at his full review. Swipe left until I hear review full text.
Toggle full review text. Link.
And if you have some drink left, you might want to just gulp it all down. So here I go. Double tap.
I recently purchased the Aprilaire 35 water panel humidifier filter replacement and I am extremely satisfied with my purchase. The filter is of high quality and fits perfectly in my Aprilaire humidifier. It is incredibly easy to install and has greatly improved the performance of my humidifier. Since using this filter, I have noticed a significant decrease in the amount of mineral buildup in my humidifier, as well as an improvement in the overall air quality in my home. I also appreciate the affordability of this filter, as it is a much more cost-effective solution compared to other humidifier filters on the market. I would highly recommend the Aprilaire 35 water panel humidifier filter replacement to anyone in need of a high-quality, cost-effective filter for their humidifier. This filter is an excellent choice for anyone looking to improve the air quality in their home and keep their humidifier functioning at its best.
Now let's take a look at some reviews from other countries. Click down and then swipe right.
Top reviews from other countries. Heading level 3. Customer. 5.0 out of 5 stars verified purchase. You won't regret it. Just do it. Reviewed in Canada on...
Now I'm at the last heading, and this is where it gives me the rating process. Click down and then swipe right.
Heading level 4. How customer reviews and ratings work. Heading level 4. Customer reviews, including product star ratings, help customers to learn more about the product and decide whether it is the right product.
And that is how I placed an order. I invoked the rotor to headings, looking at all the buttons and tabs located under each of these headings, and finally added the April Air 500 series filter to my shopping cart. Now keep in mind, Amazon sells lots of different products, so this checkout process can vary, but it should give you some guideline on how to place an order using the Amazon. Now it's time for me to purchase the April Air 500 series, and currently I'm on the Amazon home screen, touching or on the bottom of the screen until I hear Cart tab 4 of 6.
Tab bar, cart 1 item, tab 4 of 6.
Double tap.
Cart now has 1 item.
4-finger single tap near the top of the screen.
Search or ask a question, search field.
Once again, I'm going to invoke the rotor to headings.
Headings.
And then flick down until I hear all carts heading.
All carts, heading level 1, main, landmark.
This brings me to the section where I can place the order. Flick down and then continuously swipe right.
Shopping cart, heading level 2. Subtotal, heading level 3. $13.99, heading level 3. Proceed to checkout, 1 item, button.
Double tap.
Cancel, button.
Let's take a look at what's all in my checkout. 2-finger swipe down.
Place your order. Amazon.com checkout. Heading. By placing your order, you agree to Amazon's privacy notice. Link. And conditions of use. Link. Place your order. Button.
If I'm ready to place this order, double tap. But before I do that, let's take a look at what else is on the screen. I'll come back to this in 1 minute. 2-finger swipe down.
Place your order. Heading level 1. Items. $13.99 shipping and handling.
Cost of the unit.
$0 estimated tax to be collected. 84 cents order total.
Total tax.
$14.83.
Total cost for the item, including tax. Plus I get free shipping since I'm a Prime member.
Prime store card. Link.
This is an advertisement for the Amazon credit card.
Image. Get a. Link. $60. Link. Amazon gift card. Link. Upon approval.
The next section is the method of payment. 2-finger swipe down.
Paying with American Express. Heading level 2. Link. Change payment method. Link.
Double tap if I want to change it to a different payment method.
Use American Express membership rewards registered points. Link.
It's let me know that I can use my American Express points to purchase this April Air 500 series.
Use a gift card, voucher, or promo code. Link.
So if I do get a Amazon gift card, hint hint, or a voucher or a promo code, I would enter it in here.
Delivering to Sree. Heading level 2. Link. United States. Link. Change delivery address. Link. Add delivery instructions. Link. Free pickup near this address. Button.
If this item was ready and available, I could go to one of the warehouse or one of their fulfillment or to an Amazon locker and pick it up, which might be a little bit quicker than having it delivered to me.
Expanded. Rice 0.9 mile. See details. Link. Pick up here. Link. Arriving October 27th, 2024. Heading level 2. If you order in the next 6 hours and 43 minutes. Details. Link.
Below are some other delivery dates that I can choose from.
Sunday, October 27th. Free 2-day delivery. Radio button. Checked. Form start. 1 of 2. Sunday, October 27th. Free 2-day delivery. Monday, October 28th. Free Amazon day delivery. Radio button. Unchecked. 2 of 2. Monday, October 28th. Free Amazon day delivery. Sustainable updated lower carbon option. Link. Change delivery day. Link. April Air 35 water panel humidifier filter replacement.
And those are all the different options on the checkout. Now I'm ready to place the order. Swipe left till I hear place your order button.
Place your order button.
Double tap.
Place your order. Dimmed. Back button.
Now that I placed an order, I will also receive an email confirmation. Let's go check out the mail on the home screen. Touch and explore until I hear mail.
Mail.
Double tap.
Mail. Mailboxes. Back button.
To save some time, I've already opened the email.
Message content. Hello Sree. Thank you for shopping with us. We'll send a confirmation when your item ships. Order confirmation. Arriving Sunday, October 27th.
And this covers this part of the presentation. I went over the different ways that I can search for an item. And once I found the item, I showed you how to add it to the shopping cart. And once the item was in my shopping cart, I went over all the buttons and tabs inside the proceed to checkout and concluded by showing you what happens once the item has been ordered by going into my mail and look at the confirmation. And this concludes the presentation on using the Amazon with VoiceOver. I went over the installation and looked at the benefits of using the triple tap and looked at all the buttons and tabs on the home screen and concluded with the purchase. So now we'll open it up for some questions and comments on everything that I covered in today's presentation. All right, that concludes our presentation on the Amazon. We're going to open it up for some questions. Like I mentioned before, all you need to do is just state your name. I'll call upon you, and I'll ask everyone else to stay muted during that time until the conversation comes to an end. And there's no raised hand, so just simply state your name.
Pat.
Go ahead, Pat.
Very great presentation today. I usually don't use it because I shop and my daughter has Prime, so I just share what I want with her. And, instead, she said it's silly for you to get it, So I think you did a thorough job today. Great job.
Great, thank you. Appreciate it.
Pete?
Go ahead, Pete.
Great job. Excellent presentation, Sree. I kept noticing you kept calling it the Amazon instead of the Amazon app. So I think you were trying to instill in us the fact that we were going through a forest of buttons and tabs and things like that. But you skimmed through them very quickly. So it was not as awesome or as overwhelming as the Amazon jungle may have been to us.
Well, it's definitely a jungle. There's a lot of components going in
It's
there.
a jungle out there.
It is.
Yeah, and I got your hint on the Amazon gift card. I got that.
Great. I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, count on that one.
Thank you. Any questions on what I presented today? Yeah, go ahead, Jody.
Yeah, I was going to say, Pat and everyone else, we've got a household Prime account, so we share that. That might be an option for family members. And I was going to say, when I want to reorder something I've already ordered, I go to my previous orders, and there's a search bar there where you can search previous orders. And I just put in the item I've already purchased in the past, and it brings it up so I don't have to go searching, the whole website all over again. I could just go search for what I've already purchased.
Yeah, very true. Good point.
So, and thanks for the suggestion on headings. I like that. That's great.
Yeah. And one of the reasons I also picked the April Air because it had about 24 pages of information. So not all item that you'll search for is going to have that many pages. So that's one of the reasons I chose to this particular item. Plus, I need to buy it for end of the year.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Great job.
Mm-hmm. Think you.
This is Joanne, and
go ahead, Joanne.
You did do a great job, but if I had not used Amazon already, I think I would have been like, oh my goodness. I take some shortcuts, and one of them being that sometimes I'll just say to my ALEXA device, or Lady A, as many people call it, I'd like to order K-cups, or I'll say, give me the top search result for, and then she might list things, and I can say, buy it now and give her a code, or add to cart, and then I can go in and look at it. And I can even say if I want to remove something from my cart, I can tell her to remove it. I'm like one of those keep it simple, stupid people, I guess.
No, that's great. I did want to ask you a follow-up question. So when you ask the A lady to order something, is there a code? Because I've never done it that way. Do you have to give like a code or permission to authorize the sale, or could anybody just order stuff from?
No, you have a code that you have chosen to use, and she'll say, give me Sheree's code or whatever when you want to buy it.
Got it. So
this is Herbie.
Yeah, Herbie.
That actually depends on your settings.
Okay.
Okay.
By default, it does do the code, but you can set it up to where you don't need the code. And I couldn't begin to tell you where to do that now because it was like several years ago, but when I did that. But yeah, it really depends on how you have it set up.
Yeah.
But I've heard of people, like somebody's grandchild ordering, 20 million or something. It was probably a joke, but it could happen. So having a code isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if my daughter had a party at the house, she'd be just yelling and ordering stuff.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
This is Dan.
Yeah, go ahead, Dan.
If I add something to the wish list, how do I access the wish list?
It actually shows up in the app that's on your wish list. There is a section that has your wish list items. It's usually in the order status. There's a wish list area that it has everything that you have on the wish list. And I do believe you can also ask the A lady what's on your wish list too.
Okay, but in the Amazon app, what do I? How do I find the wish list? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, so when there's an orders tab section, and inside there, and then in that section, there is a wish list section that has all your items that you have added to the wish list.
Oh, okay. So just bring up orders.
Yeah,
and it'll be in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I believe it's under orders. I'll double check it, but I think that's where it is because I remember seeing it.
This is Jody.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Jody.
Yeah, it's the second tab from the left, and that brings up a list of your accounts and all that. And I think one of the options there's orders, and then there's also your lists.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, that's where it is. It's under the second tab.
Oh,
This is Joanne again.
Yeah, go ahead, Joanne.
You can, another thing, and I don't know if this would work for the wish list, but if you want to get into Amazon on your phone, you can just say to Siri, open Amazon.
Yeah.
Hope I didn't activate somebody's Siri. And I don't know if you can say open Amazon and go to my wish list. That might be more than she can handle or he. But anyway, I just
So I think Dan, one of the tabs, I think it actually even says list, but I can definitely confirm it for you on Monday. I just can't remember if it's like Jody said, the second tab, or if it's the other tab that has your orders also. There's two places I saw that it had orders, so I'm not sure if both sites show the wish list.
Okay, I'll make it a point to be on there tomorrow night. And then I have another question, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
What about, they have an image, which is actually a picture of the product. Do you happen to know how to get an AI to come up with a description for that picture or image?
You mean you want to figure out what that object is or what that product is?
Yeah, let's say you're buying, let's say an air filter. Like I know nothing about air filters, and what does it look like? What is this product what does it look like? Because they have an image.
Yes.
So do you happen to know how to get an AI to describe the image?
That's a good question, Dan, because, they do have that AI feature, but when I was talking to Amazon, they told me not to use it because they were running all kinds of issues with that part of it. So I don't know. I've never tried doing that, having it describe a picture through the Amazon app. I usually go through other apps to figure that out.
Yeah, I would think. I was wondering if there's a share sheet somewhere in Amazon that I could, come up with, like Be My Eyes or something.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently not.
This is Pete.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pete.
Do you think you could turn your rotor on to image description, image recognition?
Chris.
And go ahead, Chris.
No. Go ahead and finish your thought, Pete, and then we'll go to Chris.
I was just wondering if that in your regular rotor would pick up an image and describe it at least to some extent.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Chris.
I use an app called QVC for shopping. Mm-hmm. And when there's images in QVC, I can do usually a one-finger triple tap, that context menu. Mm-hmm. And if it's focused on that particular image that I've already selected, then it'll bring up that context menu. Usually in there, Dan, there's a either share via or a share. And then once I get to that share sheet, I usually pick the Be My AI, and it does a fabulous job on it.
Right.
I would say the way I do it, because I'm also lazy, is when I have an item in the shopping cart, I call Amazon Accessibility and have them describe it to me.
Wow.
Oh, that's good. Okay, thank you. That's a good idea.
This is Dee.
Yeah, go ahead, Dee.
Yeah. Well, that was just what I was going to ask. They used to have that, and where you could, and I thought it was in the app itself, where you tap to get assistance, but it's Amazon Accessibility.
That's what I use. There's a specific number for Amazon Accessibility.
Can you give that number out here?
I could if I knew the top of my head. I don't. But if you come Monday night, I will definitely have it.
I plan on being there.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
I think that AI feature that it has, I think that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be like that AI that we use for that's used on other apps. They just don't have it ready yet.
Okay, but that's a good idea about Amazon accessibility. I forgot about that.
I use them all the time.
Because, excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead, Dee.
Yeah, can't you ask them to put something in your cart for you once they find it? When you're having trouble finding something, they'll describe it and put it in your cart for you, right?
Yeah. Like Jody said about the orders. Like sometimes I just don't have time to go search for the order because it could be like 6-7 months back, and I just ask them, "Hey, do you call when I bought this?" And I'll ask them, "Can you put that in my cart?" And they'll put it in my cart.
Okay.
And I also want to tell you when you call accessibility, it's changed a little bit, which I really appreciate. Amazon kind of stepped up. Typically, when you ask for confirmation, they want you to do a 2-factor authentication. But if they know you're visually impaired, they will just ask some questions for the verification. So if you're going to go to the text message or mail where you have to go in and open up the browser of the link that they gave you and hit I accept or I allow. But, now you can just, if they know that you're visually impaired, they'll just ask you some questions and to verify it that way, which makes it much more easier.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
This is Jody again.
Yeah, Jody.
I just checked. So you open the app, and the third tab on the left tab is myamazon.com, and the sixth item down is my list, and you tap on that, and it has all the things you've added to your wish list.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I remember when I went through those tabs, I remember saying list in that particular tab.
Yep. That's the third tab from the bottom.
Thank you for confirming it.
This is Amy.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions.
Ask away.
Okay. The first one, I tried to go and upload the Amazon app on my phone, and it was asking about signing in, if you knew, and all of that. Now, if we already have the account and Amazon Prime, but like I mentioned, my husband usually use his PC online. Would I need to apply the same information for like the password, whatever he uses to get into it on my phone?
Yes.
It's the same account?
Same user ID and password.
Okay. And my second question, if it's my daughter sent me a text with an item that she wants from Amazon, and I want to send it to the PC, to the computer, do I click on it, and in there will be a part where it says share, and then I send that information to my...
the tail end of my video, the tail end of my audio, I showed there's a share option where you can send it either like an email, message, WhatsApp. There's different means of sending it, and email and messages are one method of you could send that item to.
And where did you say that would be?
That is, if you go back and listen to this, and this is being recorded, so we will have it uploaded in our means that I mentioned before. The tail end of my presentation, I showed you there's a share option when you're going through the process of the order.
Yes.
And when you hit that share button, it brings up the share sheet. And then in the bottom, you'll have the tool to either send it to as a message, messenger, or WhatsApp, or mail, and so forth.
Okay. So it's just by opening like I always worried like how it's going to order it from here, but I want to. Okay, that's all my questions. Thank you. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to play with it and see if I can upload it.
That's the best way to play around with the app. But thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Who's next? Got a question about everything that we covered about Amazon. We got Black Friday coming up, or Cyber Monday, Black Friday, the holidays, lots of shopping.
This is Innie again.
Yeah.
You mentioned at the very beginning that you use, when you said what everybody use for shopping, and you said you mostly use Guilt.
Guilt, yeah. It's like a clothing store, so that's what I use.
Okay, Guilt like from guilty.
But it's just Guilt, G-I-L-T. My wife says guilty because I keep buying stuff, but
all right, thank you.
But I don't feel guilty. I don't feel guilty buying it, so.
So just a clothing store.
Yeah, they sell clothing, just all kinds of, just home furnishing, home stuff. It's just, but mostly clothing, men's, women, kids, things around the house.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Any other
This is
questions?
Dan.
Yeah, go ahead, Dan. Dan, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
What?
Now we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, we couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Now you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Could you possibly clarify Prime? In other words, if I sign up for Prime, Amazon Prime, do I get everything, or do I have to? Because I know there's different versions of Prime. I find
Yes.
it kind of confusing.
Yeah, I didn't really mention about Prime. Prime is it's a membership. I think it's about $140 a year. What you get from Prime is you always get 2 free day shipping. Sometimes you'll get 1 day shipping, and when they have the Prime Day, you get some, you might get some additional deals. You also get access to Prime Video, so all the TV movies that's available on Prime, you get those for free. You do not get Prime Music because that's a separate option to get. That's an additional fee. But other than that, that's what you get with Prime. And I do believe they have a student discount, and they do offer some assistance, if you have some of the services that you currently have. And if I miss something else that people you get with Prime, please chime in.
Yeah,
Okay,
this is
thank you.
Annie.
Yeah.
You get also a certain percent back because it's like just a regular credit card. I'm not sure if it's 1% or 2%. It builds up. Isn't that how it builds up money on your card, and then you could use it?
That's having the Amazon credit card, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And also, I forgot, you do get a discount at Whole Foods. So when you do shop, if you do shop at Whole Foods, they sometimes get a discount depending on the item. You get a discount being a Prime member. Any other questions? These are great questions. Appreciate it. Asking.
This is Jody.
Yeah, go ahead, Jody.
I did want to comment about how great their accessibility number is. If you want a description of an item, or if you need assistance in shopping, they're really terrific. So I just want to do that. And also, if you qualify for food stamps, you can get your Prime membership for half price.
That's correct. Yeah. Jody, do you know the number on top of your head, or do you know what the number is?
The accessibility number?
Yeah. If not, I'll have it on Monday's call.
Okay, I got to go look it up. Yeah.
That's okay. We'll just have it. I'll bring it up on the Monday's call.
Okay.
Any other questions about the Amazon app that I went over today?
This is Deb, Sree.
Yeah, go ahead, Deb.
I was just wondering, so like our Prime account is listed under my husband's name.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to download the Amazon app onto my phone and signed in to that app with his credentials, could I then shop with that membership on my phone?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, but well, too bad for him, right? Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, I got the accessibility number if you want it.
I'll go ahead and announce it. Thank you.
Okay, 206-922-0880.
Jody, I missed the first 3 numbers. Was it a toll-free number, or is it a toll call?
No, it was 206 for the first 3 is the area code.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You can also access it through the app now, too. You can go to customer service through the app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just have them in my speed dial. So.
This is Joanne.
Go ahead, Joanne.
It might also be one of the things I haven't messed with that much, but the Be My Eyes, where it has a community directory.
I was just thinking the same thing. It might be in there. Because usually they just have a lot of numbers redirecting to the service, so it may be in there too. It's a good point. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Liz?
Yeah, go ahead, Liz.
You can look up to see what different Prime discounts there are. I know there's one for veterans that gives you a discount.
How good to know.
There's several others that you can get a discount on the Prime membership.
Thank you. That's good to know. Thank you.
Pat.
Yeah, go ahead, Pat.
I have the toll-free number for accessibility. It's 888.
Keep going. 888.
283. 1678.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep. That's a very useful resource phone number. I call them all the time. Any questions? Any other questions about the Amazon?
Yeah, this is Annie.
Yeah, go ahead, Annie.
How did you say you can get the membership half a price?
So if you get like special services, like if you have some state programs that you are currently getting, if you get those, then then Amazon does give you a discount. You get a discount if you're a student. I think if you're at a certain age, you also get a discount. If you're under a certain age, not over, but under, you get a certain discount.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And if you do join Amazon, usually they give you free trial for the first 30 days. So if you're trying to figure out, is this worth it or not, you could try it for free. A lot of people join during Prime Day. They'll sign up just to get some of the perks of Amazon during that period. Any other questions? All right. Well, if not, I want to thank Herbie for helping me in today's presentation, Julie for being our emitter, and I want to thank all of you guys for asking some great questions. And I hope everyone here enjoys the Amazon app and do some shopping, find some good deals, and I look forward to seeing everyone at the next cafe next month. And to all the veterans, happy Veterans Day tomorrow, and thank you so much. So that, Herbie, we'll call it a day.